What's up everyone, it's Mr. Fantastic here, and we've got our first look at the official CAD files of the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro by Jon Prosser. So in this video I'll talk about its new design, bigger batteries, sensor shift stabilization, as well as the Apple Watch Series 7 and the MacBook Pro in WWDC and much more, so make sure you stick till the end. First off, let's break the designs down. Both the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro are of the same size, however the iPhone 13 mini is the same as the iPhone 13 with the same design and features but smaller in size, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max is the same as the iPhone 13 Pro but bigger in size, meaning to say that these CAD leaks are true for all the iPhone 13 models. With that out of the way, we can see that we still have flat sides like we had last year, though all the iPhone 13s will be slightly thicker in size because of the larger battery sizes, which I'll get to in a second. So last year's back covers probably won't fit these. We have the power button on the right side and the volume button, the mute slider, as well as the SIM tray on the left side. We can see the speakers and the lightning port on the bottom, so nothing too special here. Though on the front there are slimmer bezels and we can see a much smaller notch like we've heard from the leaks before. The earpiece is pushed to the top, the Face ID components are shrunk, and there is also the front camera in the notch, and I think it looks much better, but it still doesn't compete with the competition, but it's still an improvement. Now, as for the design of the iPhone 13, it will be the same on the iPhone 13 mini as well. I know the camera module looks very weird and strange. There is the ultra-wide camera, the main camera, the LED flash, and the microphone. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing the LiDAR sensors on the iPhone 13 and 13 mini. According to the latest leaks, I think this might be done to cut the costs. Now, you might be thinking, why did Apple go for this weird design? According to different sources, this is because this time around Apple will be giving the sensor shift stabilization on the main cameras of all the iPhone 13 models. Before this, it was only available on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So in sensor shift stabilization, the whole sensor is stabilized rather than just the lens, but this means that the sensor size is larger, and because of this they can't align the cameras side by side since they won't fit, and I think this is why they have done this. It looks weird, but I guess we'll get used to it. Also, as I mentioned before, the iPhone 13s will be a bit thicker since we're finally going to have bigger batteries inside of them. We have an 18% larger battery on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, 9% larger battery on the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro, and 8% larger battery on the iPhone 13 mini. These battery sizes have increased because of the 120Hz display, which will be on all the iPhone 13 models. Since it uses up a lot of battery, they've increased the battery sizes. And like I mentioned in my last video, the graphite color is becoming darker and it will be more blackish, and I think it'll look dope. Also, we will have a 1TB storage option too on both the Pro and Pro Max models. I don't know what are you going to store in that, but it's there. And finally, Apple's A15 Bionic Chip, which will debut inside of it, is much more efficient and powerful like we speculated. Some rumors were floating around that it will have the M1 chip, but I don't have any leaks regarding that, and I think it is highly unlikely to see M1 chip on the iPhone 13. Also, we have our first look at the Apple Watch Series 7. It has flat sides like the latest iPhones, and I think it looks pretty darn good, to be honest. And it of course is because it will be very uncomfortable to wear in that way, so it's rounded off at the edges to make it more comfortable to wear. Plus, the WWDC is just in a few days, from Monday, June 7, 2021 to Friday, June 11, 2021, and this time around we will be seeing a product launch in this WWDC 2, which has never happened before, and apparently these will be the new redesigned 14-inch and 16-inch M1 MacBook Pros with flat sides. Apple is going all in with the flat sides, so let's see what happens. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll link all these sources where I got this info from in the description down below. Drop a like in this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with that bell icon. I bring regular videos just like this one, and I'll see you guys next time, and till then, be fantastic.